Alright guys, here's how you're going to use the repo correctly. I'm going to go ahead and go into Google, and we got to get the shell for the SVN. So you'll go to Tortoise SVN and hit enter. Go over here to the downloads and download either 32 or 64-bit depending on your PC. After that's downloaded, we can just leave there. You want to come to Assembler, log in, and go to the EOT projects. And you are going to copy this checkout URL. We'll minimize that. We will close that out. We'll go through everything. Mine's in my documents, so you're going to be looking for your Unreal projects folder. Once in here, you are going to right click, go to Tortoise SVN, and then to the repo browser. And yours will be blank. You want to paste in that URL we copied from the Assembler site. Hit OK, and it'll bring you into the repository. It'll ask you for a password. You're just going to use your Assembler username or password. You want to click on branches, and then in the branches on the right side here, you'll see that there are 3 or however many project folders. You just want to click on the one that you want to work in. So if we're working in the first-person shooter prototype, so we'll click on that, and we're going to copy this URL up top here. Go ahead and get out of that, go back to the empty space, and go to SVN checkout. Go ahead and delete that URL of the repository. We want to paste in that the URL we just copied from the repo. And then you can choose your checkout directory wherever you want to put it, and then you just hit OK. Now I'm going to pause the video while all this compiles. Alright, now everything has been added, all the files have been added, checkout finished, completed. Go ahead and hit OK, and you'll see your folder right here. It may or may not have a green check mark, but everything looks like it's imported. So you're going to need a Visual Studios 2013, and you'll open up this SLN folder, and it'll launch the Visual Studios. And the solution was not loaded correctly. Okay, and I know this is going to shoot an error, so we'll go ahead and try and build it. Hit yes, yes, and we have an error. So what we're going to need to do is get out of this, and you're going to want to run the executable. And when you do that, it searches for the engine editor, and you're going to run it from the source build that you pulled off the GitHub. So we'll do that, hit OK, and it'll generate all the project files. So we'll let that do its thing. Alright, so you can exit out of that, minimize this, and we will go ahead and open a level. We'll do Falling Sky, and I hit play, and as you can see, everything works. However, I know that the sprint button, the left shift, is not working. I'm pushing it, nothing's happening, but everything else seems to be working fine. I know that sprint was added, and the reason it's not working is because we did not compile the program. We just launched the executable. So we'll get out of this, we'll go back in, and now we'll run the SLN. And once it comes up, just press F5 to build, and we will click yes. And this is going to take a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and pause while everything compiles. Alright, now it is launching the editor. Take a couple of seconds here, and we are back in the editor. File, open level, Falling Sky, and now when we hit play, you'll notice that sprint is activated, sprint deactivated. So in order to get all the stuff that's been coded, you have to run it from the source code. But anyway, that is how you get a repository. The next video will be on how to update and commit to the repository.